You might think it's your lucky day when you receive a letter saying you're the winner of a huge amount of money.
But how can you tell if it's legitimate or just a scam? 8 on Your Side consumer advocate Michelle Mortensen tells us all how to decipher facts from fiction when it comes to winning big bucks.
Well, let's be honest. I mean, chances are if you get a phone call or an email or a letter saying you've won millions, let's be honest, it's a scam. There is one way to know for sure, though, and if you're asked for one thing, if you're asked to get one thing for your winnings, it's something poor Father Mike wishes he knew about. You heard me right. The latest victim of this heartless scam is a priest.
You had just recently been identified as the winner.
At first, Father Mike Ortiz couldn't believe it. He was a winner. This letter said of more than $1.5 million from the Publishers Clearinghouse. Right away, he knew how to spend it.
I will establish a scholarship over at the high school where I work, and then I'll also pay for my the mortgage that I have in my car. So I thought, this is great. Thank you, God. Thank you, God.
It seemed legit to this former military chaplain. But when he called to claim his prize, they told him first he'd have to pay taxes on his winnings, $40,000. So the 86-year-old withdrew his life savings, sent off his check, and never heard from them again.
Hook, line, and sinker, I fell.
Sweepstakes scams are a longtime favorite of con artists, and experts say they've become more sophisticated. The bogus offers often look like the real deal, even using legitimate company names. But fraud expert Professor Bill Crease says there are ways to know instantly if it's a fraud.
If you ever informed that you've won a sweepstakes, you've won a lottery, and they're asking for money up front, it is a scam.
Authorities say the people behind these scams are rarely found or arrested. But in Father Mike's case, investigators were able to track down one man involved. And Father Mike just hopes his story will stop others from becoming victims.
It was a very difficult experience, an embarrassing experience.
All right, now you know, if anyone ever asks you to pay fees or taxes up front, it is a scam. I hear about this Publishers Clearinghouse scam an awful lot. We actually get calls about it on the hotline all the time. According to the real Publishers Clearinghouse, they say call them if you're ever notified about winning a prize. They'll verify anything you've been told. Their website also has many warnings about the impersonation scams out there. And if you're wondering, the man arrested in Father Mike's case, he was convicted and sentenced to 1 year in jail.
But Father Mike doesn't have his money back.
No, unfortunately not.
That's so sad. Thanks,
Yeah.
Michelle.
Well, we'll be right back.